This video is not going to be designed to guide people who are completely fresh to Zulrah. This is more of a concept for people who are already familiar with killing Zulrah and want a more AFK experience. And the DPS is so good, you might get a PB by accident. So let's take a look at the gear setup I'm running. The choice for me was pretty obvious. I'm going to wear a Slayer helmet because I'm on task. If you're not on task, you're obviously going to be wearing a Serpentine helmet. And if you don't mind spending the money on anti-venoms, you're going to be wearing an Ancestral hat if you want your best DPS. And then the rest of the gear is just absolute max mage, Ancestral. Although if you're really trying to go for a PB, you could wear a Mage's Ring and just get a little more DPS out of it. And most importantly, the special attack. And we're going to be using a Cursed Scepter. And what this is going to do is lower Zulrah's defense and magic by 15%. And if you know how this game works, magic offense actually equates to magic defense. In fact, the way it works is magic level is 70% of creature's defense against magic, and defense itself is only 30%. The special attack only uses 50%. Wiki actually says if you use a second spec it won't stack with the first one, but at the very least it can hit 65, so that's still really good DPS. The first thing I like to do is go ahead and click the spec bar so when you get in there you can immediately just attack. Then when you get in there, immediately summon your Thrall so it's right in the center. Then you're going to dump both your Scepter specs. Then you literally just put the Sanguine SD staff back on and you finish the entire kill with no switches. This is very similar to the T-bow method because there's really no switches, and as long as you're familiar with Zulrah, you'll know where to stand and what to pray. This guide was not meant to actually show you how to do that. I do think Atomican's Shadow would probably be better here overall for accuracy, but you can still only max hit a 50 on Zulrah anyway, except for the Sanguine SD staff is one tick faster, and the Scepter spec helped lower defense, so the Sanguine SD staff is now more accurate. Plus on task, the Sanguine SD can also hit a 50. Really all the Shadow has going for it is its accuracy anyway. I don't think the Shadow is going to give you your best PB, but there's going to be definitely more consistency. If you don't have a Slayer task, which most likely you won't, Atomican's Shadow is definitely going to be a lot better. I had a buddy who was using this method, and in his first 50 KC he ended up getting a 42-second PB. Sometimes your kills start out really good. We hit a 40 with a spec and then another 48. And then we immediately start hitting really good with the Sang staff. And then after that, the RNG just wasn't there. At the end of the day, a PB is just luck and trial and error. Just to show you guys how consistent this can be, here's me doing 3 consecutive kills within less than 5 minutes. Also take note, it typically takes time for the venom to start taking effect, so even though I am wearing a Slayer helmet, the kills go by so quick that I don't even have to wear a Serpentine helmet or use an anti-venom. You're most likely going to be poisoned by the end of the kill, but as soon as you go back to your POH, hit up the Ornate Pool, you're obviously going to lose it. By the way guys, if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate a like, and I'm also going to be doing an AGS giveaway. All I want you to do is like and subscribe and comment down below, anything you want, doesn't really matter, and I'll roll it out as soon as the video hits say like 100 likes. Oh, what the heck, triple scale drop. And here we are getting 1 second off the PB, 47 seconds unfortunately. If it weren't for those 2 zeros I hit at some point during the kill. Now guys, I could actually try this on a pure, but I don't really have access to an account with those requirements. Nor do I really have experience doing this with a restricted build, so this may or may not work for you on a pure build. Let me know in the comments if this actually works for you. Chances are what you might actually want to do is simply just use the Scepter spec right off the bat, and then from there on out just do a normal kill. Or what you could do is actually use the Scepter spec setup, and then go into a T-bow. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be trying to upload just a little bit more, so I'll see you guys in the next one.